Salute everyone. Hi, Luke, and salute to you, brother. Hope you're good out there. Can you hear me first of all? Because this shit's just been chucked together. I was actually um, going to use this live stream for Friday, but I just thought, fuck it, man, just go live. So yeah, first of all, hi, Luke, and let me know if you can hear me, bro. Because I've just, like I say, loud and clear. All right, superb. Is that sun in the way? Uh, well, fucking hell, first and foremost, thanks for coming through. Um, fucking hell, man, boxing's in a state at the moment. Well, it's not. Boxing, I'll rephrase that. Boxing's not in a state at the moment, but the heavyweight division is in a state. That shit, what I've just seen come up on my phone, and I got that about an hour ago. So I did the video, and then I seen no one had broke it. I'm not saying they hadn't, but what I seen, any of the channels what I followed, and no one had put it up. And then I checked his Instagram straight away, and it had been put up 5 minutes. He put it up that it was confirmed that he's fighting this Francis Ngannou on 28th of October in Saudi Arabia. It's not yet confirmed whether it's an exhibition match or a boxing match. That will later be confirmed. But I was like, fucking hell, man. What's going on in the world of boxing, man? You know, you got Frank Warren coming out 2 weeks ago saying they were going to announce something and it would be a game changer. Last week, nothing was announced. Eddie Hearn let the cat out the bag a couple of weeks ago, saying that he could be fighting this guy, and now it's confirmed. So anyway, I've been on the guy's Instagram. He put a video up on there saying, all you haters, saying that that con man needs to be stripped immediately. Yes, he does. I've just been going back and on Facebook with one of my mates who's a Fury fan. I just put a picture up and put the worst champion I've ever seen, and he's put, laughing, well, he never got beat, did he? I said, listen, you're not going to get beat if you're not fighting anyone. And then another friend of mine, he's put, the WBC should strip him. The WBC will not strip him. Trust me. I can almost bet my life on that the WBC will not strip him. They won't strip him. I don't even know what to say now because I'm speechless about the man's movements, about the way how he conducts himself as a fighter. And you've still got these fanboys out there believing in this guy, like I say, if he'd have beaten Usyk and beaten AJ, and then there's not a lot you can say. The guy's beaten the top elite fighters, but then go off and do stuff like that. But whilst you're still an active heavyweight champion, holding that belt at hostage, and you're not fighting nobody, you shouldn't be allowed to get away with this shit. Salute to you, boxing fans, but Fury's the biggest dosser in boxing. Absolutely. I mean, I don't. Boxing fan, where'd you go with this shit, man? Where'd you go with it? I've lost a couple of subs this week, and I think it's probably down to me doing a lot of these Tyson Fury videos. I don't know, or I've not been that active the last few weeks, but you try. I don't want to keep making these videos, but when this is rolling out, what do you do? You can't not. I can't not sit here and not address this fucking clown for his antics. What this guy is doing, he's ruining the sport of boxing, ruining it. Hope Ngannou chins him, but a disgrace with Ngannou who didn't want the fight with Jones. I mean, I don't know anything about MMA, UFC, whatever. I don't know anything about it. I don't follow the sport. About the only person I know is bloody Anderson Silva. I don't have nothing to do with sport. It's not because I don't like it. I've never been interested in it. The only combat sport I've ever been interested in is boxing. And maybe I should go and watch UFC or MMA. Like I say, I don't know. I get them all confused. Um, I'm just disgusted in this guy, man. Like I say, he's just done an interview. Not an interview. He's just done a video on his Instagram saying "fuck you haters." I don't know if he said "fuck you haters," but he's laughing, saying, "Nah, all you haters saying that I should be stripped to my belt." And then he's on about. I could only see a little bit of it because it kept going off. It's an 80-20 split, and I hope this messes up. Yeah. Hope it does. Is that what it is? An 80-20 split? Fucking joke, man. Salute to you, Alex. Thanks for coming through, brother. Frank Warren lost money on the third fight with Chisora, according to Usyk's reporters. Right. But salute, Mike. Salute to you, brother. Thanks for coming through. AJ, salute. He's put the hardest fight Fury has fought, had no choice. Klitschko was because he was challenging, and Wilder because he was also challenging. Then tried to worm his way out until he got taken to court. Absolutely. Popcorn, what's good, brother? What's the purse for them both? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I haven't. Blade Runner, salute to you, bro. I give you a wrench because I've seen you a few times in the comments. Salute to you. Fury laughed at everyone by saying fighting for big money. Yeah. EJ, my good friend. Salute to you, EJ. He's put Fury looking for free money. Yeah, absolutely, brother. So yeah, salute to you, EJ. Hope you're okay, pal. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Better now. I wasn't well at weekend, but I'm better now, thank you. Um, the plan with Fish Eyes is to get Dubois and Joyce and Zhang either beat Usyk and soften him up for the Conman to fight. Absolutely, totally agree. Jokes on Fury. He don't get that money if he fights Usyk. Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know, man. Where'd you go with this shit? Where'd you go with it? You know, I'm speechless if I'm honest. I don't know what to say apart from he's the biggest con man in the history of the boxing in my eyes. Uh, Jokes on Fury don't get that. Oh, I've already read that. Yeah, I believe that as well about Zhang. You know, you got Joe Joyce fighting Zelly Zhang, man. You know, I didn't really see the point in it, but because I think Zhang's going to beat him. But fair play to Zhang, man. Fair play to Joe Joyce for rematching that fight. I've told you before. I don't want to see AJ and Dillian White, but you can't say anything against these fights when you're getting fucking clowns like him. I'm gonna have to put my comments up on my laptop because that stupid love art at the bottom of my YouTube channel is covering the comments. People saying that he's the greatest ever, and he's not even in the top 25. Yeah, I've just been going back into Alex with a lad, one of my friends on Facebook, because I just put a post on there about this guy's worst fighter, worst heavyweight champion, a fraud, and all that. And he was like, "Well, he hasn't been beaten, has he?" So fucking hell, when will these people ever open their eyes? When? And just see that this guy is a straight fraudster, nothing but fraudster. And then when you're making Instagram videos saying, all you haters what think I should be stripped of my title," it's just turning people against you even more. What the fuck is how is Frank Warren going to defend this? I have just had a message off one of my subs. He said he's on TalkSport now, so I can't listen to that. I can't listen to that shit. Loz, do you think you will live stream your reaction to the Usyk fight? How do you mean, brother? Do you mean what if he win? Yeah. Do you mean like stream the fight and do talk about it whilst I'm streaming it or something? Don't know if you know, but Francis is the hardest puncher ever recorded. Imagine what he can do with 14-ounce gloves on. Fucking hell, yeah! Take his fucking head off. That's what I want him to do. Knock him fucking clean out. I don't think Ngannou is the hardest puncher. Nobody else has hit that machine. I don't know. I honestly don't know anything about Ngannou. I don't follow the sport. Derek Bailey, salute to you, my good friend. Hope you're good out there. Thanks for coming through. In hindsight, I'm beginning to question the tales of his man. Yeah, he's never had mental health. Honestly, I'm not saying that the guy's never had problems. I'm not saying that. But Michael Johnson, who's in the chat, Mike pulled this shit up years ago that this guy hasn't got mental health. And I sort of thought, yeah, he has. But then I just thought, how can you have... I mean, you can still have mental health and be fit, rich and famous. Yes, of course you can. I know that. Oh my god, these stupid pop-ups. And Soul, salute to you, bro. He's put Frank Warren claims Dubois will KO Usyk. Will he fuck? Usyk's gonna stop him. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Usyk will stop Dubois. He will stop him anywhere between, I say, rounds 8 to 10. I'm telling you, he won't deal with Usyk. He won't deal with the barrage of punches from different angles. He won't deal with it. Frank Warren don't know shit about boxing. He is capping. Yeah, he's a fucking Frank Warren's a disgrace. Frank Warren is an absolute disgrace. You know, when you just he Loz, sorry, pal. I mean, will you watch the fight live and commentate as it happens? I might do if you want me to. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it. If you want me to like do a commentate whilst the fight's happening, yeah, I'll do that. And I'd like to. And tell you what, if I'd like to do and drop the link so that other people could want to comment. You know, like EJ's got a channel or Mike, do it round by round. Outlaw Pugilist, anyone. Or yeah, I would do it if that's what you want me doing, mate. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, not a problem. Anything for change up things on my channel. Yeah, most definitely. Ngannou doesn't have the stamina. He won't beat Fury. Exactly, boxing fan. Easy win for Usyk, Blade Runner. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I just can't see Daniel Dubois doing anything to. Don't get me wrong. He's got a puncher's chance. Of course he has. But Usyk, he ain't gonna touch Usyk. He couldn't deal with Joe Joyce. He was a lot slower than Usyk. He's got no body movement. He can't box from angles. Don't get me wrong, I like Joe. I like Joe Joyce, but he's a straightforward pressure fighter who comes forward and puts the pressure on you with an excellent jab, backing you up, and then with his right hand. Usyk ain't about that. Usyk can do. He's got the footwork and the boxing IQ to move here, there, and everywhere, pop him at angles, and that's what Daniel Dubois won't cope with because Daniel Dubois is very stiff himself. Hope you're right. Warren will cry. Can Usyk take Dubois out quickly? Yeah, he could do if he catches him. But is he going to catch him? That's the thing. I mean, everyone in boxing has got a puncher's chance. See, Michael tell you, mental health, he's just a liar. I think so. That kid ain't got mental health, man. He might have had depression when he was fucking snorting coke and binging on fucking drugs and beer. That's what he might have had. Depression. has known that cocaine can cause depression. That's what he had. He never had mental health. He had depression. And that, to me, they're two different things, because anyone, not saying anyone can get yourself out of depression, but you can get yourself. Do you not think sometimes I feel depressed and down? That's one reason why I go to the gym, because that gives me, it makes me feel good. It gets me out of this place sat in four walls. I'm not like that. Fury don't care about the fans or boxing. Dubois getting a title shot. I know. I did a video on that, Derek. How did he get it? Top man, pal. Would be a reach stream. We can all have a laugh at Warren. Yeah, right. I'm going to do that, Blade Runner. I promise you then. I'm going to do it. I'll have to do it in my living room, though. So I can set this up in my living room somehow. I'll have to put full battery on my computer and all that shit. I thought Usyk just wanted the Saudi money. Look what Belly is doing. Exactly. Peaky Blinders, salute to you, brother. He's put, Nandrolone can cause depression and moods and swings. Yeah, of course it can. Yeah, most definitely. And I know, because I've had experience with steroids. I've had experience with steroids, so I know what they can do to you. But the thing is, that kid, for me, I think his depression could have come from Nandrolone, yeah. But I think cocaine, because he was sniffing that much cocaine and drinking that much alcohol. And yeah, he could have been, well, obviously he's a drugs teacher, so yeah. Derek, I see you. Usyk is way too fast. Is way too fast. Head movement is just a non-pro. Oh, sorry, I was reading two at the same time. It's just something else. I don't think Usyk has ever even taken a knee in pro or non-boxing. No, he hasn't. Wait till Tyson. Wait till Tyson calls on KSI. Fucking brilliant. I love it, Alex. He used mental health talk to divert from Nandrolone case, part of him and his con man campaign. Yeah, I think so. I'd say Usyk should try to KO Dubois early if the arena can do it. Usyk can. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Listen to me. I don't get many things right in boxing, but I've got a gut feeling about this. Like I had with Dubois and Joe Joyce, even a year before they fought, because it got stopped because of COVID. And I said, round 10, go back and look at my videos, it's still up. And everyone laughed at me. And I said, Usyk, I said, Joe Joyce will stop him. Will stop him. And it'll be round 10. And I got it bang on. And that is exactly how I feel about Usyk and Dubois. I'm telling you, man, Usyk's going to stop him. He's going to stop him. I mean, look at him in his last fight against that other guy. He took a knee twice. Usyk's adapted to the heavyweight division now. I'm not trying to make out like I'm some big Usyk fan, because I'm not. I'm just like the kid because he wants to fight. And he can fight. And that, you can't not. How can anyone not like that? You can't. And you've got this fucking turnip who's avoiding every fight that made possible. And then he's mocking the fans. That's the bit what I hate even more. It's the mocking of the fans. That's what I don't like. I'm the champion. I've got the belt. The WBC aren't going to do jack shit to me. And I'll just fucking smear shit in all your faces. That's what I don't like. That's the bit I really hate about this guy. And that he thinks he can just fucking walk away into the sunset and do what he fucking wants. Well, let's see how many people pay for you to go and watch you fight, brother. And how many people will pay for that pay-per-view, because I think that'll do poor numbers. I really do. I mean, I don't know about UFC fans. They might make it, I don't know, they might pay for it and it might be made up through them. I can't see many boxing fans wanting to watch that shit. Warren's face when Dubois loses, can't wait. Yeah. I like Danny. I like Danny Dubois. I've got nothing against him. But I'm sorry, he ain't going to do shit to Usyk. I'm telling you. That's where Usyk will get his first knockout in heavyweight. You watch. You mark my words. He'll stop Daniel Dubois. He'll basically just wear him down to the point that Dubois won't be able to take any more. Just like Joe Joyce did. That's what will happen. He'll either quit or he'll get stopped. Does Dubois punch harder than AJ? I doubt it. No, I don't think so. Even if the ball lands, I don't think it will be enough. Very well could be. Very well could be, boxing fan. Peaky Blinders put people say Dubois is a bigger hitter, but Usyk has beat bigger and harder punch. Facts. Facts. The thoughts on White. Do you think he can do it? Will it be a REAP fight, hopefully? Yes. No, I did that video yesterday, Blade Runner. I am going to watch it, mate. I never said I wouldn't. I got told last night that apparently if you're already a subscriber, you don't have to pay-per-view. I don't know if that's true. I just went off the basis of I thought, I pay £20, 20 quid a month for my DAZN, and then they want 27 quid for a pay-per-view fight, which isn't a heavy. It's not a world title fight for. So really, if you look at it in the big picture, it's going to cost you 47 quid. And I thought, these two have already taken multiple losses. They're coming towards the end of their career. Maybe if it was like 3 years ago, yeah, I would pay-per-view for it because I still think it'll be an exciting fight. Because one thing with Dillian White, he's gonna make Anthony Joshua work his arse off in that fight. It's going to be rough and ready. So yeah, I was just thinking I'm not paying 47 quid for it. That's all. If it was free for including your £20 a month, then yeah, I would do it. But if it means that you have to pay 20 quid plus 27 quid, then no, I'm not doing it. Lol. What else Alex put? And if Dubois tries to outbox, he will lose badly. Absolutely, Alex. Absolutely. Lol, Dubois' power is proven against bums, but at least he's taking a risk Fury can't. Yeah, I agree, boxing fan. I agree, pal. Like I say, I've got nothing against Daniel Dubois. Never have done, never will do. And I wish the guy the best luck in the world. Because like you've just stated, the kid's fighting. That other fucking fairy is fucking noncing around, fucking fighting fucking UFCs and washed up fighters like fucking Derek. I smell like a bad smell Chisora. Like Mike says, stinking the place out with his L's. We don't want to see that no more. What does it take to make the WBC irrelevant? Who needs to make an accountable for this shenanigans? Yeah, who needs to be made accountable? The WBC, I've just told my mate on Facebook, Andy Swindles, I've just said the WBC ain't gonna do shit to him. They're not gonna do nothing. Like he said on his Instagram, what did he say? I'm just paraphrasing now, but along the lines of, you all want me to be stripped. When is a mandatory? I'll fight the mandatory. What, so you no mandatories for over 15, 16, 17 months? You're a fucking joke, mate. I won't be watching Tyson big shit. No, me neither, Peaky Blinder. Dubois is sadly a pawn for Frank. Yes, absolutely agree. He is using him to save Fury, to wear Usyk down. Absolutely, absolutely. That's how I felt with Dillian White and AJ. Dillian White was cannon fodder. If anyone put a threat near him, why do you think that? Why do you think that Eddie Hills, shall we say? How do you think that Eddie Hills always, always wanted Dillian White to fight Wilder, and he tried everything for Dillian White to fight Wilder, but he never ever did anything to fight Wilder with Anthony Joshua. And I still don't think that fight will happen. I don't. I did do a few months ago, but I can't see. I can't see. He might do. I don't know. Warren is. Warren was. Can't believe Warren has been saying for weeks the next fight will change the boxing game forever, pissing me sad. That's got to be a Yorkshire accent, that Blade Runner. Yeah, fucking, it's a joke, mate. Just try and catch up on these. Warren was not wrong. Fury changed the face, changed the game, but for the worse, absolutely. Fury's a clown. Usyk's not a small guy either. I don't know why people say he's small. No, no. Maybe in today's heavyweights he is. But I don't think he's a small dude. Fury, read that Mike's put. Derek Chisora laughing my arse off. Laughing my arse off. He was fighting next, saw him do an interview. Yeah, he's fucking joke, Mike. Usyk is probably bigger than most people here, including the delusional Fury fangirls that don't notice. Yeah, BBG, salute to you, brother. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know, man. Frank Warren, I tell you what, for everything what, salute to you, BBG, for everything what Frank Warren's ever, all these years when Eddie Hills had AJ in the limelight, going back to 2015, 16, he kept Frank Warren out of the picture, and Frank somehow managed to get himself back in with Tyson. But one thing, Frank Warren needs. I just can't stand the bloke. I don't like Eddie Hearn, but I really don't like this guy. And how this guy is gonna defend this now, you know. I don't even think I can ever bring myself to watch Talk Sports anymore now. I can't, because it's just a Fury platform, and I don't think Simon Jordan will like this, but they're not gonna say anything too bad, because if they do, Frank will be there with his cat and nine tails, make a phone call, and they'll all fucking shit themselves. Yeah, I'm from Yorkshire, lad. Sounds like you have an accent, bro. Yeah, I'm actually a Cheshire lad, me, but I live in Staffordshire Moorlands now. I'm actually Cheshire, not far from Manchester, actually, where I lived. Have you ever seen that guy off straight off Yorkshire or straight up Yorkshire? He fucking kills me. He's on Instagram, fucking brilliant, man, with that accent. Fucking brilliant. Where he dubs over films in a Yorkshire accent. Anyway, Dubois was Frank Warren's genetic AJ. Now he is going to cash him out. Yeah, definitely. Usyk has been trying for Fat Fury so big against him. Now is what he wants. He is a genius. Yeah, I can't stand seeing Fury energy drinks in the shops. Yeah, it's a fucking joke. The man's just come out now with his. Sorry, spelt it wrong, though. All right, no worries. The fucking clown's just come out now with. He's got a series on Netflix. Fury and the Family. Them fangirls will be fucking wanking themselves silly over that shit. Fucking hell, man. This guy's a joke. He's got energy drinks. He's got energy bars. He's got a Netflix series. He's fighting fucking bums. But the only thing he can't do, right, is go and fight for Undisputed. And he's done now everything what his brother's done. But I ain't got nothing against his brother, because his brother's not a legit boxer. So he just wants. Still, he's making a mockery of the sport, fighting YouTubers and that. But he's never held any title. He's never, this guy holds one of the biggest crowns in the sport of boxing, and he's fucking mugging people off, and it's outrageous, man. It's outrageous when you've got people who are willing to come up and fight him. Michael Hunter, Frank Sanchez, Philip Ergovitz, all just the people who are a little bit low. Even Joseph Parker would have a go, but this guy just fucking mugs everyone off, mugs the boxing fans off, and like I said before, it's the shit what I don't like about what how he just fucking rubs everyone's face in it. What happened to Sanchez, Bacoli, Makhmudov, and others? Exactly. This is what I'm saying, boxing fan. Why are they not getting chances? So right, if this Bellend right can't get a fucking mandatory fight because of Wilder and Andy Ruiz, who were so-called believe 1 and 2, were fighting for eliminator. Why is he not fighting number 3 or number 4? Why is he not? Why the WBC not making him do that instead of allowing him to fucking not fight and then go and fucking fight MMA fighters? That's what should be next, right? If them two, 1 and 2, can't sort it out, we'll give you a month to sort it out. If you can't sort it out, right, sorry, off. Number 3, in you come. He's got an energy drink, makes boxing real, yeah. Blade Runner. AJ called out Talk Sports yesterday saying I went 12 rounds and people saying I'm done. But when your man Fury went 12 rounds, nothing was said. I know exactly. Well, Talk Sport are up Fury's arse, aren't they? Right up his rectal. Wonder what John has to say. And Timmy is ducking KSI. Demands brothers like brothers. Yeah. Oh well, he'll come out and justify it, won't he? Fucking big bad John Fury. He'll definitely come out and justify it. AJ stuck it on Talksports. Yeah, I only watched a bit of it. Fury's brother is ducking. Sorry. Oh no, yeah. It's fucking scandalous, man. Scandalous. Blade Runner's put. Them fangirls will be wanking themselves silly. Too funny, pal. Yeah, they will be, though. They will be. Tyson Fury fangirls are the worst ever. They're the worst. I've never seen fangirls like it. They're going to extremes of trying to get channels shut down. Complaining to YouTube and shit like that. You know, well, I'll come to that. I would not be surprised if Fury will throw his family under the bus. He has no shame. Wait wait, what he did create on his wife. Wait, he did cheat on his wife. Oh, fucking, I don't know. Probably Paris is stroking her. Fucking hell, boxing fan. Paris is stroking her bean to on Netflix. Fucking hell. Pissy. Fucking love it. Pissy. Wilding gave Fury bad cuts. And Ansel. What's happened to Otto Wilding? He wanted a rematch. Fucking hell, Fury don't mention his name. Don't mention his name. The man's a living. I'm just hoping now that some fucking of his fanny girls can now get off and think, you know what, this guy's a fucking joke, man. Because that's what he is. We've been saying it for years, and I've been criticised for years, man, but I've just glad that I've got a few people who just fucking, you know, who see. I'm just like you lot in the chat. I'm nothing special just because I've got a channel. I ain't nothing. I'm just a boxing fan. I love the sport. I love it. I eat, breathe, and shit boxing. I love it. But when I see a man making a mockery of the fucking sport, it's a joke, man. And it shouldn't be allowed. Proper fighting family, though. Yeah. Fucking my ass. John Fury in these 100 fucking fights. 100 wins, 100 knockouts. Fuck me, but yet no proof of any fucking bare knuckle fight. Lost, pal. What made you love boxing? Was it a certain fight or a family member. No, I tell you how I got into boxing. Excuse me. When I was about 5 or 6, I can always remember just one day in my living room. I can remember it was a night time, and I just seen a fight come on, and the fact that it was Thomas Hearn, and I always remember the guy's eyes scared me. But I watched this fight because Thomas Hearns had a very piercing stare, and I just remember, I can't remember who it was who he fought. I just remember the bell went, he went out and just flatlined this kid, and that was it. I was hooked ever since then. Plus, my old man used to like a bit of boxing, and when we were, I've got two older brothers, me, and when we were kids, my old man brought boxing gloves, and we used to spar each other, like fight each other, only messing around. And I just loved it ever since then. Fury got a gift against Otto. Absolutely, yeah. Fury is worse than Wilder and AJ fangirls. Oh, Fury fangirls. I've never seen anything that deluded. Absolutely. No one seems to want to fight Walling. Absolutely. UGC Flames, salute to you, my good brother. I hope you're good out there. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate that, sir. It's not. It is that con man still working with Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill made the ultimate expose of his tactics. Yeah, I tell you what, if I was Sugar Hill, I'd fucking leave him. I think I think thing, the main thing Fury is he definitely scared of taking a lot. Definitely, I think that's supposed to be definitely scared of. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Yeah. Did you see the interview where Usyk's manager said the £1 million to Ukraine? He said he cannot say what was said because it will ruin him, and I trust Usyk's team. Oh yeah, absolutely. I didn't see it, Peaky Blinder, but I can believe anything. Usyk's just a man of his word, man. Straight fighter. All them heavyweights are, but this fucking guy's just a disgrace. I ended getting a reek kick. I ended getting a reek kicking from a Fury fan. I was saying Usyk will beat him, lol, but could not back down from the Fury ball sucker. They are deluded. No, I hope you didn't, man. I hope you fucking didn't. That's out of order, that, if they did. Fucking hell, man. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You like who you fucking want. You go around putting hands on people just because they don't agree with your opinion. Fuck that shit, man. If I'd have been there, I'd have jumped in and helped you. I can't fucking stand people like that, me. Fucking hell, it's what we fought for in the Second World War. So that you've got a free voice so you can fucking speak your mind instead of being dictated to say what you can and can't do. Pop, pop, bang, yeah. Oh, you know that Porky's going to go in on this guy now. The only way Fury fangirls' delusion will be fixed if Fury gets defeated. They will be like Wilder, making excuses for him. Yeah, yeah. Fury's ego was shattered after Usyk breakdown. He just won't me. Yeah, Usyk broke him. Fury is the dirtiest fighter I've ever seen. Yeah, he is a dirty fighter. You're right there. He loves punching behind the head, BBG. Definitely. Yeah, Usyk's broken this guy without, like everyone says, without throwing a punch. He's broke him. This guy will never fight Usyk. Will never fight Usyk. He will never fight Anthony Joshua, and he never wanted to fight Deontay Wilder for the third time. He never did. He only fought him for the second time because it was a draw. And then when he won the second time, he will never. It took over a year for Wilder to pull this kid through the courts. So that for me shows that this guy will never fight Usyk or AJ. And once he got that belt, that was it. He had to fight Dillian White, which he knew he was going to beat Dillian White. because Dillian White was finished. Don't get me wrong, Dillian's still got it in him to give you a tough go, but for how many rounds? The only way I've read that Fury's ego. Oh yeah, I've read that. The Saudis should not even sanction this. Yeah, but the thing is, the money's going to be the money, isn't it? But I can't see people even going there because unless it's these, like I say, it's deluded fangirls and MMA fans might go and watch it, and obviously if the rich and a few rich and the famous, but who's gonna? Don't know. No, and you ain't gonna get no true boxing, hardcore boxing fan go watch this. Ras Palmer, salute to you, brother. I'll give you a wrench because I've seen you a couple of times. He's put there is a Instagram clip where Fury's saying that the WBC never going on his name. The boxer, the Ukraine, that was before the war. They buried it, but it's still around. All right, I fucking look. If you could ever get hold of that, I'd like to see that. It's all good, pal. It is what it is. I'm a big boy, lol. Yeah, but Blade Runner and shit like that's disgusting, man. You know, it's like football hooligans, and I don't support. End of the day, mate. Nobody has a God-given right to put hands on anyone. So just because you don't like what they like, Tyson Fury, they beat you up. Nah, fuck off, man, with that shit. That's disgusting. I think Usyk beats Fury. Yeah, I do. Well, and or not, I don't know, but I definitely want him to beat him. Can you upload the video? Oh, talk to him. Or he will wait till Usyk and AJ get older. Yeah, that's what he's doing, and that's what he's doing, brother. He's making out. He's making out. He's making out that he's trying to get all these fights, and at the same time, he's aging them out. And then he might go for them, like we said before. He's trying to soften up, hoping that Dubois beats him, and then he'll go for him or so. Outlaw, salute to you, good brother. Thanks for coming through. As a moderator, you get a wrench. Give you one. Outlaw's me brother. Salute to you, bro. I want to ask you something in a minute, Outlaw. Hit the like, guys. Showing good manners. Salute to you, Ross. Appreciate that. True, but Fury's body will take its toll as well. Yeah, well, Fury's already slowed down, and he's lost his legs now. I wonder who is actually paying the pay-per-views for the Ngannou fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fury boxing fan. Raspom, I'll find the clip and leave it in the comments. All right, so thank you. Warren is doing this. I blame Warren. You see, though, I don't, Anand. I don't blame Warren because I don't think that Frank Warren dare even say anything to Fury. I think Fury just does what he wants, and Frank does. This is just my opinion. I think Fury just runs with not Fury. Frank just runs with it because well, Fury ain't gonna listen to him. He's even said on Talksport that you take Sam Jones said, "Why does he keep doing all these Instagram videos? Why don't you tell him just calm it down?" And he said, "You tell him." So that to me just shows that Frank is a shit house and ain't got no fucking balls. Warren, when you live stream the USEC fight, I'll donate, pal, to show my support. I love the videos and you're a top man. Say it how it is. Oh, salute to you, Blade Runner, but I'm never going to monetize this channel. Never, brother. I've got no intention of that, but I appreciate that. I'm just happy that I've got a few subs. It's suggested that Fury will never donate the Ukrainian because they imprison gypsies, but when does Fury care about anyone else? He tried to screw Wilder. Yeah, Fury don't care about nobody. I've proven he doesn't even care about his own fans. Fury has boobies on the lower back. Yeah. Oh God, here he is. Number one Tyson Fury fan, Dogs of War. Now, salute to you, Moggy. He's my mate, am I know Moggy. I know him well. He's knocked around with me. What the fuck is going on with Fury? Moggy, right, you're here, brother. You're a diehard Tyson Fury fan, right? You tell me, because I've been telling you this shit for a long time. You tell me. You surely now, Dogs of War, Mog. You can't justify this guy's behaviour. Surely. The man's fucking a playing and out duck artist. You surely, Moggy, you can't justify this, brother. If you love the sport of boxing, mate, you wouldn't justify this. I know I've never said the guy can't fight. I've never stated anything like that. What I'm saying to you is the shambles of what he's doing in boxing, and he's dragging British boxing and the heavyweight division through the mud. Now, surely, Mog, if you love boxing, you ain't gonna justify that, mate. Lucan's asked for the back. I only just heard the news that Fury versus Ngannou is. Yeah, I did a video about 2 hours ago, Outlaw. Me and you are going to have to link up, Outlaw. I'll have to find you on Instagram and something, and give you my number, man. I want to do a live stream with you and get Mike on here as well, because we need to rip this fucker up and get EJ boxing on, because I've had EJ on a few times. Outlaw. We can buy beer and coffee, laws. Yeah. Now I'm never going to monetize this channel, but I just appreciate the support, man. I really do. It means more to me than anything. I ain't in this for the love of the money. That's why you'll never see me begging for it, the like button. You'll never. I put the subscribe badge up on my videos. That's up to you if you want to do it. Like I say, I lost a couple of subs this week. So be it. Yeah, it is a bit annoying when you lose subs, but people are free to do what they want. If your content's good enough, they'll stick around. If it's not, they'll go. And that's just the way it is, unfortunately, you know. And I've always said I'll never be a big channel, but I got to my goal of getting to 1,000 subs, and that's where I wanted to get to, and I'm thankful for it. But I'm never going to take money from people. Never. Outlaw, remember when Fury's fangirls tried to strike you over? Yeah, exactly. We've just been talking about that. Bob Arum is not really talking on reason why Usyk fight fell through it. Oh, yeah, I think Bob Arum's seen enough of this. Because he's very quiet, Bob Arum is. Fury is the boss of Frank, absolutely. They still report in my channel. Yeah, they're fucking jokers, man. I wonder what happened. Is Frank saying no? If Frank would have said no. Instagram, right? I'll find you, Outlaw. I'll definitely find you, mate. I'll screenshot that. Message me, lads, and I'll come on your panel. Yes, okay. I'll definitely get in touch with you, and we'll sort something for next weekend if you want, or next week, and we'll do like a duo, and I'll leave. I don't know how to put the link in the channel, but I can send it Mike on WhatsApp, and Mike will do that. So if anyone wants to get on, we can. You don't have to show your face. Just come on, say your piece. If you want to get off, you can get off. But I want to interact with you lot more. Message me and I'll come to your panel. Yeah, absolutely. Boxing promotion is your dynasty, laws. Yeah. Why is Frank called Bricktop? Because of the film Snatch. Is it Snatch? Yeah, the film Frank. That Bricktop's based on Frank Warren, the boxing promoter. That's what I was always led to believe. Got nothing I can say, Loz. He's a total embarrassment getting. Right, Dogs of War, Mog, exactly. You know, you might think that I'm always on this kid's back. I'm going on him, Dogs of War, because this guy's a shambles, man. He's not fought a mandatory fighter. Is it 17 months since he fought Dillian White? 15 or 17 months, something like that. It's a long time now, right? How the hell Oh, the WBC letting this guy get away with not fighting anyone and haven't stripped him. And he's saying that when a mandatory comes available, that he'll fight him. Like I just said, if Wilder and can I do that for you? I can do it. Yeah, Mike, you're welcome to get on as well, Mike. You know that, Mike. You my brother, man. You know that. Fucks with Mike Heavy. Mike's good, man. Brick top, lol, Frank Warren through and through. Yeah, absolutely. Underrated Darkness, salute to you. Hope you got out there. Disgusting how he's gone, mate. Even I can't back him at the minute. Say no more then, Mog. Say no more. Absolutely say no more. You've answered my question, pal. And you're answering the question of what everyone's saying in here. You know, this fucking joke, mate. Boxing is in a state. Boxing's in a state. You know, but what I'm trying to say to you, Mog, if Wilder and Ruiz can't make this fight, this number one mandatory, why is it taking the WBC so long to not chuck number 3 in there? I mean, I don't know who's the rankings. I've not checked on the rankings of the WBC, so maybe someone could look and tell me who's number 3. But I'm sure someone like Ergovich or Frank Sanchez is in that rating. Michael Hunter, Otto Wilding. You know, it should be. You can't make your decision to fight, then number 3 comes in, and so on. That's how it should be done. The WBC should have taken it to Pursebids ages ago and let someone else fight. Yeah, exactly. The WBC is a joke. Yeah, they are. Well, the WBC said that Underrated Darkness said that Tyson Fury is a victim of his own success. What? A victim of your own success when you're not fighting anyone? Give me a fucking break. Popcorn's put. Why would you waste your prime years like this, Loz? I'd kill for the abilities of this. Exactly, Popcorn. Because guy, I've always stressed the guy is scared of losing that. Oh, that's what it is for me, and he knows that Usyk can beat him. Boxing pros, they will think, why should I fight to get a mandatory if I have to wait 2 to 4 years to fucking bang on? Bang on. That comment there. That comment there. That is spot on. That's fucking brilliant. That's what I'm talking about. All these boxers, why would you bother fight? What's the point? You're never going to get a title shot. If they're being allowed to do what this guy's doing now, you will never ever get a title shot. So what's the fucking point? I tell you what, Blade Runner, salute to you, brother. That's real talk there, man. That's brilliant talk. He successfully ducked Usyk. Absolutely. My cousin Martin Jones was under Frank Warren and shared a flat with a man who shot him. I got loads of stories on Frank. He wouldn't pay the people. Wow. Fucking I remember that. That was they tried to stitch Terry Marsh up for it, didn't they? I remember that. I remember that when I was a kid. Terry Marsh used to be a milkman, but he was in the Marines as well, I think. I think he boxed in the Marines. But yeah, even Outlaws put it bang on, mate. Yeah, it's fucking true, Outlaw. That was a great comment, that. There is no point. There is no point. And this is the shenanigans of what's happening in boxing. You know, I can't say anything now against AJ and Dillian White. It's not a fight what I want to see, but do you know what? Bring it on. Bring it on. Because at least, and Zhang and that, at least they're fighting, and Dubois and Usyk, at least they're fighting. Just brush this fucking guy aside. Boycott him. Boycott him. because I'm done with this fucking clown now. I mean, if you want me to still roast his ass, I will do, but I don't, I don't know what to say anymore. I've been speaking for nearly an hour on the guy. He's a fucking joke, and like I say, Dogs of War. I've known Moggy for years. He's worked with him. I've hung around with him. But he's a diehard Tyson Fury fan. Even he's lost for words now. And I'm hoping now that people will turn against him now. The outlawed. Cheers, pal. Everyone's fighting boxers, but Fury, absolutely fear assassin. Absolutely. The guy is a con man. An out and out con man. You know, I just don't know what else you can really say about him apart from, you know, he's like, he's just someone who's just milking the system, and he will milk this system for as long as he can before he's either gets beat or he's forced to hand over the belt. And I think, that I honestly believe that I'll give you a wrench, Fear Assassin. I honestly think that this guy will walk away before he gets beat. I think he'll milk the system for as long as he can, not having to fight Usyk or Anthony Joshua or anyone or these up and coming guys. And I think he'll walk away. If it finally becomes that the WBC can't defend this guy anymore and they actually make him fight, do you think he would have fought Andy Ruiz? I don't think he would have. Because his tactics, the man's tactic is to lowball a fighter as low as he can, so the fighter looks at what he's offered him and thinks, well, by the time I've paid him, my trainer, my fucking team, my nutritionist, the sanctioning fees, by the time I've paid all this, I've got fuck all left. So what's the point in fighting him? And that's what duckers do. That's you salute, no worries, outlaw. Anytime, brother. I'll read the rest of the comments in a minute. But that's what duckers do. They lowball you with such a low offer that you'll never fight him, and then this guy turns it around and blames him. I honestly believe. I mean, I honestly believe, my hand on my heart, that this guy would never have fought Andy Ruiz. I know for a fact he would have never have fought Anthony Joshua, and he would have never have fought an Alexander Usyk because of the way the guy's pattern is. It's like Hansel and Gretel. You just follow the fucking crumbs, follow the man's trail, and his trail of ducking fighters. How he did with Wilder, that he got forced. Once he won that belt, he didn't want to fight him again, but he was forced to fight him. And now he's got it. He's going to do anything to stay away from fighting elite fighters. Fury cannot recover. There is no way he can be forgiven for this. Absolutely. And Ann Souls put Frank Sanchez as rating. Well, there you go. Number 4. Why is the WBC not making him fight him? Or number 3? It's a fucking joke, man. Spot on. Got loads. All right, yeah. I'd love to hear your stories after getting you on the channel. Fury will never get in there with Usyk. Absolutely outlaw. Unless Usyk slips, he might. E. Woodson. He used to be called E. Woodson. East Woodston. Salute to you, bro. He's put salute, Loz. And the old chap. One love. Good brother out there in Chicago, man. I think that's where you're from, the Windy City. Salute to you, Woodson. So, do you honestly believe he would have fought Ruiz? Because that was a fucking tough fight for him. That's a tough fight, man. You're right, Loz. Fury will walk away before he can be defeated. I think Fury won't make much with Ngannou. Yeah? AJ is rated number 3. Well, there you fucking go then. These are the fighters what he should be fighting. Fear, he said, it is Spencer. To Spencer. You see, I didn't watch all that. If you're talking about when Anthony Joshua was interviewed with him, I didn't watch all of that. He tried to cherry pick Ruiz. Yeah, I think that was a dangerous fight for him, that. I honestly do. So Andy Ruiz is no fucking joke, man. Don't care what anyone says. That kid can fight, man. That kid can fight. And he is as much as a threat as what fucking any of them other boys are. Like I've always stated, if you was to get, this is why the '90s era of the heavyweights was so brilliant, because even when you had the people like Ray Mercer, I mean, I know Ray Mercer went on to be a world champion, but the likes of Smoking Burt Cooper, Michael Dokes, um, Buster Buster Douglas, not Buster Douglas, Donovan Razor Ruddock. You know, the people who were a little bit lower down, they all, when they were fighting, they were a threat for the elite heavyweights. I mean, look at Holyfield and Smoking Burt Cooper. Man, I remember Burt Cooper having Holyfield sliding down the fucking ropes. It's like something off a western. When they get hit at the bar and they slide down the fucking bar. What a fight. And I honestly believe if you got like AJ, Wilder, Knobface, Usyk, Frank Sanchez, Ergovic, Michael Hunter, that Makadoff, whatever he's called, and get the top 10, put them in a mix. You'd be surprised with some of them outcomes in them fights if they were all to fight each other. He tried to. Oh, read that. I think Andy is past it, and the two picks in Wilder and Fury tried to screw him. Yeah, could have done. Fury would never risk it with Ruddock and Douglas if they were around today. Facts. Absolutely. Even John has exposed Tyson by admitting to steering Fury to it from certain fighters. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Blade Runners put number 3 is AJ, I think. Yeah. But I mean, like I say, man, this guy, for me, is the biggest. And I've got to say, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an heavyweight fighter is the biggest con man in the sport of boxing. He's up there with Frank One. See, this is why I called. I wanted to do this on Friday, but I couldn't sit here any longer. I wanted to. This is why I called it, and it to win it, because the shenanigans of these four is exactly the same, just different ways. You know, you've got a promoter there who's trying to get a kid to fight who hasn't got a boxing license and is a drugs cheat and hasn't proven his innocence. If the kid does, like I've said, kudos to him. I wish him the best of luck. But you can't fight fighters when you haven't got a license and you've not brought any proof. It was 2 weeks ago you had that black guy on TalkSport saying, yeah, we've got scientific proof that Conor Benn doesn't digest eggs like the normal human being. What the fuck is he? The Terminator? Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. So what's happened 2 weeks later? You've still not been to the board. And then on top of that, you've got old fucking Bricktop and fucking Blade Runner, the man who runs away from fights. That's what we're being left with in boxing. That's what we're being left with in boxing. And then, like I say, that little Fury fan who I've just been going back into with on Facebook, he's my mate. But I said to him, I said, my blood's boiled. I said, do you know anything about boxing? I'm not saying I know loads about boxing, but I know a little bit. I said, do you know anything about boxing? And he said, no, not really. I said, well, then pipe down, man. And he said, oh, you need to calm down, Loz. I said, no, it's because I've got love for the sport. I love the sport. I love the sport. I love football, man. I absolutely adore football. Man City is my team. I love football. I love football. But football don't come close to boxing with me. Don't come close to boxing. Boxing is my sport. My sport, what I grew up and I love it. And I'll be fucking damned if I see fucking knob jockeys like this drag the sport through the fucking mud. Because that's what he's doing and it's a disgrace. And all you Tyson Fury fangirls out there, you ought to be ashamed of yourself and hold your head in shame with what this man is doing to the sport of boxing. Because he ain't doing it no favours. He ain't doing no game changing. He is changing the game. He's changing the game, like someone said, for the worst. And that's what he's doing. Can I? I can. At least all fighters Fury ducked and tried to. Oliver McCall. That's what I mean, Oliver McCall. Do you think, what would Oliver McCall have done to the guy? Price, Ustinov, Pulev, Vlad rematch, Oscar Rivas, fighting bums, Schwartz, Joshua Usyk, and tried with White and Wilder. Boxing's a fucking mess, man. When Bellew was champ, he had in the mandatory to fight in WBC offer straight away because he went to heavyweight and thought, hey, Fury gets special treatment. Exactly, Blade Runner. It's almost comical. Loz is a titan. Much respect for keeping it real. Oh, salute to you, E. Woodson. Salute. Loz D, look at what you're doing. Doing the work. You're an Avenger. Nah, he's starting my Tony Stark's voice. Salute to you, Stormy. Salute, brother. Absolutely. Well, the guy's a fucking muppet, ain't he? He's a fucking bellend. Guy's a joke. I'm going to get ready round up now, but before I get up out of here, like I say, that for me, where is it now? Bring on them fights for me. I'll give all these the best coverage you can, because these are fighting. Yeah, like I say, they're not the fights I want to see, but man, welcome them all day. Welcome them all day. And none of these for me, should be proud of themselves, these men, because fucking they're fighting. None of these are fucking pulling the shenanigans what that fucking clown's doing. None of them. It's an embarrassment. Like I say, if you go and check his Instagram, you'll see that mockery video what he's done, where he's saying like, if the WBC ordered me a mandatory, then I'd fight it, but they haven't, and all you haters saying they should be stripped, ha ha ha, laughing at you. Fuck, that's like I say, that's what makes my blood boil more than anything, because he's just showing his ignorance, his arrogance, his damn right no care for the fans. Don't give a fuck. And it's the fans who have put money in your fucking pocket. All them fans what have been going and watch you over in America, Germany, over here, all the fans what have brought you merch, brought into your bullshit of your mental health, your book and all this bollocks, you drink. Now you're coming out with Netflix series. It's all a fucking joke, mate. And I'm glad that I never put £1 in that man's pocket. Not one fucking pound. And I never will. Because for me, all he'll ever be remembered for, to me, is the biggest con man in the sport of boxing. Look at what cheating Fury and Ben are doing to the sport. Frank Warren too. Exactly, Stormy. Exactly. That's why I put that cover on there. You know, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to the sport, and it's all happening here in the UK. You know, I'm not saying that cheating don't go on in America, but if it does, I don't know. I never fucking see shit like this. I never see any shenanigans like this. What you see in America. Do you see this shit? An heavyweight champion don't want to fight anyone. Just wants to drag the belt about, holding it hostage, fighting bums, calling out, telling lies, calling out fighters, lowballing them. making lies, fighting fucking MMA stars, going off to the WWE and thinks that and then mocking the fans and thinks that he can get away with it. And then a drugs cheat, a failed twice drugs cheat, try and make fights because he hasn't got the fucking kahunas to go and face the board. Which, if he had done and he was found guilty, he would be nearly ready to come back. But because of his, I'm above the law, I'm better than you lot, I'm arrogant that I don't have to fucking face the board because I get special treatment because I'm Nigel Benn's son. No, you fucking don't, mate. You don't get special treatment from me, and I love Nige. Grew up watching him. Iconic fighter for me. The man's a fucking disgrace. Tastes the relentless. Yeah, that's what I mean. I heard he's ripped off Red Bull. You'd have to be a fucking clown to anyone who ever sees this live stream. If you don't like Tyson Fury, don't buy anything what this guy fucking puts out there. Because every time you do, you're contributing to the man's pocket. The man's a fucking damn right disgrace. Like I say, I won't even, if he fights, the only way I'd ever watch one of his fights is if he fights fucking Usyk. That's the only fight I'm interested in him seeing. That's it. I'm surprised he's not been sued over the flavour of the orange flavour. Don't know, I've never had it, brother. Yeah, of course, you see it, Loz. Mayweather and Wilder. Well, everyone's got their own opinions, haven't they? See, I never seen Wilder do shit like this. I've never seen Mayweather do shit like this. But people say that they did. That's everyone to their own opinion with that. But for me, I ain't seen no boxer do what this guy's fucking doing. This guy's a disgrace to the sport. An absolute disgrace. The only other way Fury gets stripped is if he gets jailed over the Kinahan situation. Yeah. Defending the title against Chisora and White. What the fuck do they get with the Joyce Zhang and Ergovic? Exactly, Stormy. Exactly, bro. You don't need to say any more, man. I don't know. It's a fucking joke. A joke, a mess. Mess. Right, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming through. This was meant to be for Friday, but I had to get out there today. When they go to extraordinary, fucking hell, man, I can't see that shit. Extraordinary. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to read it off here because that stupid love art. So right, Fury. Hopefully they will. Yeah. It's been a pleasure, bro. Oh, salute Ross Palmer. Salute to you. Yeah, I'm thankful for everyone coming through. I really am. Popcorn, Stormy, Fear Assassin, Ross Palmer, Boxing Fan, Blade Runner, BBG, Outlaw Pugilist. I'll get in touch with you soon, my friend. Blade Runner said him. Alex, Michael. It's that many. Peaky Blinder, Lucan, Anand Soul. Salute to you, brother. Dogs of War. I think that's it. I think I've got everyone. Alex Cooper said you. Yeah, I think that's it. But salute to everyone. Those confirmations need to be had, and the media damn sure won't talk about it. Absolutely, Stormy. Willy fuck, bro. Willy fuck. This is why people like we don't grow because fucking, not imagine me as a press conference or anyone in here as a press commentator asking him questions. You all saw what he did when Big Geordie interviewed him. Fucking hell, Big Geordie asked him a few difficult questions. Fucking hell, he ripped his headphones off. You fucking tosser, you Geordie tosser. I'm never being interviewed by you again. Bye. Slammed the fucking thing down on him. Did the same when Sky Sports were asking him about Kinahan. No, that's it. I'm never being interviewed off you again, off Sky. Fucking joke, man. Because they won't ask the questions, Storm, because they don't want to know the answers. Because they don't like it when they put on pressure. How's his barmy arm cut? Should do like what Ty and Booth's done, start a cult. A Fury cult. Oh, he's joking. He's fucking not serious in the head, that dude, man. Ty and Booth. He's funny, but he's a bit fucking outrageous with some of the shit he does. Lars read that. Thanks. You can send it. Oh, here. Yeah. AJ Wilder and AJ look good for training. Well, that's a fight we want to see, isn't it? You know, if he beats Dillian White, which I think he will, I'd like him to go and fight Wilder. They're the fights I want to see. You know, and walk away. Don't mind if you get beat. Walk away. One thing, and you know what I mean? Like I've always said, I'm not a massive Anthony Joshua fan, but one thing you can't take away from AJ, he never shied away from a fight, man. Or never shied away from his mandatory, should I say. You know, Eddie Hearn, I believe, robbed us of that fight years ago because I don't believe that Eddie Hearn ever had any intentions of Wilder fighting AJ because Dillian White was used as a pawn. Because if you go back over the time and you watch how Eddie Hearn screamed from the rooftops for the WBC to strip Wilder because Dillian White was mandatory and all that for 1,000 days and all this. But you never ever seen him do that energy, have that same energy for AJ. And the same shit with Frank Warren and Dubois. Dubois and Joyce were just pawns, cannon fodder. So that any legit threat ever gets near Tyson Fury, they're thrown to the lions. That's how it works, man. Well, that's how I think it works. And that's the way how I've seen it going for the last few years. These promoters want to hold on to these fighters and keep their O's because they're an asset to them, aren't they? They're a money machine. You know, some fighters can still sell fights after they get beat. Some fighters can't. But if you've got a belt, they want to keep hold of you. That's how I think it works. And they don't want no legit threat to you being thrown to you. That's why they say high risk, low rewards. They don't want to fight them type of fighters. And that's how I believe that Eddie Hearn controlled Anthony Joshua, and that's how Tyson. But with Frank Warren though, I don't even think Frank Warren's doing it with him because I think Tyson Fury is his own man. He legitimately doesn't want to face anyone. That's just my opinion. Don't mean I'm right. Don't mean I'm wrong. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, you know. His reaction to the true Geordie is way on Talksport. Wouldn't ask him tough questions. Yeah, exactly. Blood Boxing debunked the lineal Fury BS. Yeah, I've seen that. Put on the spot and tried to dodge the facts. Yeah, East Woodson. Wilder turned down 100 to fight Fury a second time. Excuse me. Well, you just never know, do you? Frank knows when Fury is gone, he makes no more. Exactly. Bang on, boxing fan. Bang on. Once Fury's gone, well, Frank's out of the bit. Who's he got? He hasn't got anybody. He hasn't got anybody. Because by the time that's happened, Usyk would have already dealt with Daniel Dubois, and I can't see. And I think Zhang will deal with Joe Joyce. I honestly do. That's just my opinion. Like I say, don't mean I'm right. I don't mean I'm wrong. So and then who's he got? He's only got, like you say, he's only got. Oh, what's going on here? He's only got. He's only got Fury. Probably gonna lose my cash, but I'm gonna put a tenner on Ngannou to KO Luke I hope so, Outlaw. I hope so, brother. I really do. Alder admitted it on Twitter. He chased Fury over AJ for less money, proving Wilder's a ducked AJ. Well, that's what I mean. I don't know. He probably did. He probably did. They're all as fucking bad as each other. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, because I've always said you can't blame one and not blame the other if the other one. You know what I mean? To me, the whole. If I'm honestly correct and or not, if I'm honestly um, truthful with you, the heavyweight division's shit. It's piss poor. It's the poorest era I've ever seen. No fucker wants to fight. They're squabbling over money. They're outpricing each other because they don't want to fight. Other one's asking for too much. You're not worth this. That isn't how boxing used to be done. But back then, the belts meant something. The belts don't mean anything anymore. It's all about the money. And I'm all about the money for making the fighters rich. But for me, to get a legacy name, you need to fight everyone. You need to win them belts or win our belt and defend it with honour and pride. And if you get beat, so be. You come back or you walk away from the sport, but at least you can say, fucking hell, I fought him. You know, as much as people mock Amir Khan and things like that, look at Amir Khan's resume, man. It's fucking next to none. The guy fought everybody. Same with Sean Porter. Tremendous fucking resume. Yeah, he didn't win them all, but look at Porter and Khan's resume and tell me that they were fighters who didn't want to fight. Fucking hell. They've got two of the best resumes in boxing. They fought everybody. Everybody. Zhang should stop Joyce in the return bout. Yes, well, you know that, Stormy. I think same. Joe Joyce ain't going to learn enough head movement, body movement, and stuff like that for deal with Zhang. He's just not going to do it. And I like the tweet is still on Twitter account. Google and type the ducked AJ tweet. I will do. Fear Assassin. I'll have a look after I come off here. Man will put the WBC belt on the line for this. Exactly. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. Fury is a cheat and a liar, but what's new? Been saying that for years now, Loz. Yeah, exactly, Mo. Salute to you, Mo. Absolutely. Joyce is still slow. Well, that's what I mean. You're not gonna. Come on, man. You're not gonna learn anything in them months. When this guy's been in his game all along, and he's never learned the fundamentals of movement or ducking or anything, any head movement, any body movement. He's never done it, or learning to step to a side. He's never done it, so he ain't gonna. He was like a little kid in a sweet shop with Zhang. He didn't know what to do. Like a kid being in a sweet shop, that many sweets, he doesn't even know which one to pick. He had no plan A, no plan B. Sorry, his plan A was I'm the juggernaut. I'll come forward, and you ain't gonna stop me. But I'm sorry, another round and Zhang would have knocked him out. I'm telling you. You seen the guy's legs buckle in the first round. Or was it the second round when Zhang caught him? And as soon as I saw that, I said to my son, Harvey, said to our Harv, I said, Harv, this kid's getting stopped if he carries on. As soon as I saw Joe Joyce's legs buckle and he's got no answer for him, it was over for me. Once AJ turned down 50 million guaranteed, it's a wrap. Hearn stood in the way. Yeah, he did. He did over that. Well, that's what I'm saying, Stormy. They're all as bad as each other, bro. Because it's sort of like he say, she say. And that's what's wrong with boxing. Same shit with Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. All this, I'm the A side and you're the B side. Stay on my side of the street. It's bollocks. And now look, yeah, the fight's happening. I can't wait for it. But what would that fighter? You could have had a trilogy with them two in the 5-6 years it's taken to make this fight. It's not going to be the same as what it would have been 5 years ago. It really is a low point for heavyweights. We used to be excited for them back in the day. Damn shame. Absolutely, Woodson. Spot on, brother. Spot on. Salute to you, Dom. He's put, if AJ loses to White, he's finished for good. Yeah, that's what I mean. He could be. It's a must win for them two. It's a must win. But I think AJ will get him. I think AJ will get White up out of there. I really do. I think Dillian White to me is he's just shot to pieces now. He looked poor against. I don't know. I mean, you never know with Dillian. He's always gonna make. He's always gonna make a night's work hard for you. That I will give him credit for. And he's going to rough AJ up. So AJ's got to let their mans go. If he ain't, then he'll get fucking put out of there. So he's got no choice. He's got to fucking fight Dillian White. That's why I said in my video yesterday, he's got to let his hands go. If he doesn't, Dillian was a good possibility. Dillian White could knock him out. And I tell you what, it'll be harder for him to come back than what it would if Dillian gets knocked out. Because AJ is a bigger draw over here. Dom, yeah, if White loses, he's a gatekeeper. And to think that Fury fans was like Joyce is gonna walk through Zhang, then AJ. Yeah, exactly. AJ beat Zhang and Joyce in the amateurs. Yeah, but I'm sorry to say, in the amateurs don't mean shit. Well, it does and it doesn't. But look at Savannah Marshall and Carissa Shields. Carissa Shields got beat off Savannah Marshall in the amateurs, and then she got her ass whooped in the pros. So that's how I look at it. And Wilder admitted he could have got 100 million to fight AJ. They're all bad as each other. Exactly, Mo, exactly. And OG Zhang got some smoke for Joyce. He has. I'm sorry, I like Joe, but he's going to get smoked. He's going to get. He honestly, he just. I've got a gut feeling, man. Just like I say, Los D, you notice they're wearing skirts more than men in boxing. How's fit? Yeah, exactly, Stormy. It's a fucking joke, mate. These women put men boxers to shame. They do, OG. Well, you know that. Drum's old school like me. And like other people in here. You know, I just don't see where the heavyweight division's going to go. I really don't. Because it's an all-time low for me. And because of dickheads like him doing it, what he's doing to the sport of boxing. I want to see Zhang and Wilder, but that will never happen. Yeah, that's what I mean. You'll never see Zhang and Fury. You'll never see that. They were we were going to fight. Fuck off, Frank. Stop telling lies. No, you weren't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had a rematch clause put in the contract that if Joe loses, he has to fight him. And we all know how fucking long fights can be made to take. They can drag out for over a year. Everything changes every day in the fucking heavyweight division. But one thing what doesn't change, the fights aren't being made what we want to see. But things change, and you're not going to wait around. Well, the fans aren't going to wait around to see a fighter fucking, you know what I mean? He's lost 2 months, then he's got to take 6-7 months to fight him again, and then you're going to wait another 6-7 months before Fury fights him. That's fucking way too long. Bollocks. Most put Zangiza Usyk was easy to make. Exactly. Usyk's never had a problem making fights. Never. Zangiza's the best heavyweight in the world. But only for the first half of the fight. Yeah. But I tell you what though, Mo, I still disagree with people saying that he gassed. He was gassing. Not for me, he didn't. He didn't look like he was gassing at all for me. Could be wrong. Just like I say, it's my opinion. He took his foot off the pedal in round 6. Round 7, come straight back out, popping him. Bang, bang. Big Joe, no answer, just walking straight into it. It was only a matter of time before. There's no way Joe Joyce would have done 12 rounds with that. I think he'd have got to 8, 9, and maybe 10, and Zhang would have flatlined him, put him on his back. Because you can't keep bashing away at concrete and it don't crack. At some point, it's going to come tumbling down. Oh, Storm's talking to Mo. Why not? Why not? It's more money than the whole career. Oh, you lot talking. Right, brothers and sisters, I'm going to get up out of here. Appreciate everyone coming through. It's not that late. It's only 6:15. I thought it was later than that. But I'm going to get some tea, as we say over here in the UK, and get bathed up and get my shit ready for work. But I'll be back. Like I say, I'm going to do a vid. I might drop a live this weekend and do an open panel. So if anyone wants to get on, you're more than welcome. Because I want to hear, I want to hear other people's opinions. It's a bit boring when it's just me rabbiting on for so long. But salute to you all. I can't be asked to mention everyone's name again. I've gone through it all, but I appreciate everyone coming through. I hope you have a good evening and a good week. And hopefully, I'll be back Friday or Saturday with a live stream. But salute to you all. Peace out. I'll catch you very soon.